So, do you want to get to 10,000 subscribers?
Yeah, I do.
This is the video for you, but we're not just going to give the boring basic tips. This is going to be a real talk to really inspire and motivate you to come here. We are currently in YouTube space in London, the HQ of YouTube, as you can see, and we really want to help you to get your channel to 10K.
Veena V.
Hey, it's Veena V and I help business owners boost their confidence on camera and take them from video phobics to video phenomenons. There's somebody sat next to me right now. Who is this? Who is this?
Sam Day. That's who it is.
This is Sam Day. He's got an amazing YouTube channel that's really I call Sam, like, you really go deep into terms of like strategy and analytics. That's what you do in a kind of nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really great for attracting women, but it's really, really good for attracting business. I mean, in terms of like the analytical stuff and the really boring things, but it really helps you to push your business forward.
The boring stuff that we all need to do.
Exactly.
We all need to do. So both of us today, like we said, we're in YouTube space in London. By the way, this is one of the benefits. My aim of this video is to really inspire you, because when you hit 10K, you get to come here for free and you can co-work. There's fast internet, there's
super fast internet, there's food.
Free tea and coffee, there's food.
There's food, yeah. If you're hungry, grab a bite.
But right now, like I said, how can you get to 10K? Sam, did you ever feel on this journey from 0 to 10K like it was never going to happen?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. I started from absolute 0 subscribers. I didn't actually tell my friends or family, apart from my mum and my brother, who were my first subscribers.
Aww.
So I didn't tell anybody. So I literally went from 0 to 10K. And there were definitely points where I thought I wasn't gonna ever get anywhere really with it. But you kind of have to celebrate your small wins, and that's what keeps you going. When you hit 10 subscribers, celebrate that. When you hit 50, celebrate that as well.
And really never. I think a lot of people give up way too easily, and they think, oh, I've only got 50 views, I've only got 100 subscribers, but never say only, because imagine 100 people in a room. That's a lot of people. Just imagine it. So never look at the numbers and think, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. And maybe that's the first kind of, I mean, this isn't really a tip video, but it is in a way, because we just want to give you this advice so you don't feel like giving up. Because people just, when things get a bit tough, they're like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm never going to get there. But can I just say, me and Sam are, I think, your example of being the realistic side to growing a channel to 10K, because it's taken us years. I mean, we met a guy here, just came up to us. He's got 100,000 subscribers, and he did it within a year. And me and Sam were looking at him like,
that is crazy.
So we really are your inspiration to keep on going. And I think, do you feel as well that's why we've got to this stage, because we just kept going?
Yeah, in some ways I think it's actually even better to have the slow growth than to have the immediate success, because you appreciate it more. And also, you have to really think about your motivation for doing it as well. If you're just doing it for the views and subscribers, then you're going to easily get burnt out. But if you're actually really doing it to help people or to make people laugh, or for a bigger purpose than just views, then it's a lot easier to stay consistent, to stay in the game, and to actually reach those heights that you want to reach.
Exactly. And me and Sam talk about this a lot in terms of, we will get comments, maybe we'll get comments on this YouTube video saying, oh, Veena or Sam, I've tried X, Y, and Z and my channel still isn't growing. But then I look at their channel, and I'm talking to you because it's naughty, it might be you. Maybe you've only done 4 or 5 videos. Maybe you've done 30 videos, but that still isn't enough. You've got to keep making videos consistently, keep on going, keep tweaking and adapting, because sometimes to us, we've done a video and we're like, yeah, we've done it, and then we leave it. But then we don't do the second part, which is to analyze what we did well, what can we do better next time, and then look at the comments. Do you look at your comments a lot as well?
Yeah, comments is a great insight to seeing what people want to actually watch. And people will say, oh, Sam, I want to see you doing that, or I want to see you doing that, or can you put out more videos like this? So it's a really good way of kind of building that. But also on the back of what you just said, when it comes to consistency and keeping on going, you should focus on what you can control. So in terms of views, like, you can't control that. You can't control how many people view a video, even if you pay for views. Like, it's never going to be.
Never do that.
Yeah, don't pay for views. But even if you do,
Sam, have you?
It's not gonna like, you're never gonna get the amount that you want. It's always going to be a little bit less or a little bit more. Like, you can't control that. You can't control how many people like. You can't control how many people comment. But you can control how often you upload. You can control how many videos you have. So focus on what you can control and doing that really, really well, as consistently as possible, and you will reach where you want to reach.
And I know it's difficult, but just please try not look at the views or subscriber numbers. And I would actually love maybe YouTube to implement this Instagram feature that's coming out, where we can't necessarily see the amount of people subscribed, because imagine for the first year you're doing YouTube, you're not looking at your view count or subscribers, you're purely making video content. You wouldn't have that pressure of, do you know, I'm going to be so honest in this video, I've been there even last year, where I'll look at a video and I'm like, wow, that video got 70, 80, 100 views, and then it kind of does make you feel, oh, like, what's going on? But we can't focus on that, because the whole point I started YouTube, and I know Sam did as well, is to provide value to people. So to provide value, to help people, because we also love doing it. I wouldn't make this video if I didn't love it. Like, I love being here and making a video.
And there's so many great things that can come from just being consistent. Like, even if you have a small amount of views, never despise that, because it only takes 2 or 3 people who are in the right position who can really help you in another way. You know, there's so many times when I've put out a video that has less than 100 views, and it's really helped to push my business forward.
Sam actually has an example. You've recently got contacted by a big company that saw one of your videos, and they were like, oh, we want to work with you. And that's from before you had, I think, 10K, and that video didn't have millions of views, did it?
Yeah, I mean, I've had so many examples. I've had like multi-million-pound companies see my video and either hire me for my services or help me to push my brand more, or giving me amazing opportunities. So you have to really think about, why are you doing it? If you're doing it for just the views, then you might not necessarily feel happy when you only get a certain amount of views. But if you're doing it because you genuinely love this, you're genuinely helping people, then people will see that as well, and they will give you opportunities even if you don't have hundreds of thousands of views.
Exactly. And even in terms of like chasing, everyone's chasing to get to that next subscriber milestone. And I'm not saying that you don't have the goal of getting to 10,000 subscribers, but like I feel exactly the same. Like, from when I had 1,000 to 10,000, nothing has changed for me at that point. It's like, when I hit 10,000, I didn't even know I had. I think a subscriber, one of you beautiful people, told me, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even notice. And I felt happy. I was like, I'm so grateful for you for subscribing, but it doesn't, I really want you to, am I explaining that in the right way? Like, it doesn't change.
Like, nothing dramatically changes. If you get 10,000, So I was even looking through some of my analytics, and my channel as a whole was actually performing better a year ago, when I had less subscribers than, according to like YouTube success, it was performing better analytically than it is with 10K. So you could be at 50K, but not necessarily getting the results that someone is getting at 10K. So
Yeah.
it's literally just numbers.
We were talking about that actually today, weren't we, with one of the YouTube managers here, and we were saying that, you know, someone with 100,000 subscribers, they could be making less money than someone with 10,000 subscribers, because, you know, if you're always striving for that number, you're not being business savvy.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing you need to think about when getting to 10,000 subscribers, is think about, you need to not even think about, treat YouTube as a business.
Yeah.
When people are watching your video, what is the next step for them to do? Is it to download your free ebook? Is it to go on a webinar? Is it simply for them to share your videos? You get some more exposure in that way. You really need to start looking at your channel more strategically
100%.
and not just, I'm going to make a video and put it up, because you're not. Well, you might get to 10,000 that way, but then again, nothing is going to change for you. You need to be in the background, be building like an ecosystem for yourself.
I always say to people, what is behind the YouTube channel? Is it just you putting videos out? Are you relying on the YouTube ads? Because it's not always that great. Sometimes it can be really good, but for the most of us, it's not going to really sustain a business. So what business structure have you got behind the YouTube channel that it's not all about the money, but essentially if you're able to really make a part-time or even a full-time career out of doing YouTube, then that's going to help to motivate you and keep you going.
Okay, so in terms of maybe a practical step for you to get to 10K, I feel we've really kind of hopefully motivated you to think about YouTube in a different way. But my success to get to 10K has really been about making searchable content, and we can go in another video about the whole strategy I use, but one of my main things that I do is making videos people are searching for. So you're subscribed to this channel for a reason, and it's probably to get YouTube tips for beginners or to get more confident making your own videos. Sam, you know, the same for Sam. Your channel again is predominantly
Marketing tips and advice.
and a lot of Sam's videos is to do with marketing. So we make sure our videos are what people are searching for. So even scroll back, you know, some of my videos, it's really about the top 10 tips to get to 1,000 subscribers, or how to be confident on camera. That's what people are typing into search. Even this video, hopefully it will get ranked, and I'm going to call it something like how to get to 10,000 subscribers, but then switch up a bit. So there's so many videos out there on how to get to 10. I'm going to put like a maybe a more sexy title so people click on it, and I call that a clickable title. So it's not, you're getting your search terms in there, but you're making people want to click on it.
Click when they see it. Yeah. I think it's super important to make sure that you're creating that searchable content. Do you use the Google Keywords tool?
I use the Google Keywords tool and something called VIDLQ to use as well. Is that, yeah?
I use the Google Keywords tool. I haven't used VIDLQ.
Okay.
I use that to basically search for keywords that people are using on Google. Obviously we're doing YouTube, but Google is the closest thing that we have. So you can use that to find what keywords people are searching for, and use those keywords in your title and in your description as well. And one thing that I learned at a workshop at YouTube was you want to have your keyword, the keyword that you want to show up for, you want to have it in your title, but in the first line of the description as well. And the algorithm will hopefully pick that up as well. But another thing about ranking in YouTube that I learned is it's not just about having the keywords in the title, in the description, but YouTube also look at engagement as well. So they look at, is someone actually commenting, is someone liking the video, and how long are they staying watching your video as well. So watch time is super important, something that I learned, and trying to make your videos engaging. So if you're promising something in the title and in the thumbnail, and you don't deliver, and people are clicking off of your videos, then that's going to really hurt your watch time, and that might result in your video not ranking as high as it should.
And I think what Sam said about engagement, that is so important. And this is why a lot of you may notice that, especially in the first maybe hour of me uploading, I will go and heart every comment. I respond to everyone, because you're sending signals then to YouTube and be like, hold on, there's like loads of engagement on this video. And again, if you want to get to this magical 10K, it is really about engaging. It's not just about making a video and being consistent and throwing it up there. Once you've got people on your channel, you need to keep them on. You need to always be talking to your audience. And Sam, I don't know about you, but I find it bizarre that not enough people do this. I know why some people don't, because it takes time, but take the time and interact with your subscribers. Like, even if they sent you a message on Instagram, like, message them back. Is this stuff we overcomplicate, and it doesn't need to be overcomplicated.
I think engagement is the key. Like, essentially, YouTube is a platform to connect. So if you have a channel and you have a small audience, then that's the perfect time for you to just connect with everyone, because hopefully you're going to get to a stage where it's going to be almost impossible to connect with everyone. So whilst you're small, use that as the opportunity to reply to your comments, to get people to send you DMs on Instagram, and really build a community of people.
Exactly. And build relationships with people. Imagine, you know, me and Sam, we could have just ignored each other and not interacted. Like, it's so important to do another tip to get to 10K, do collaborations. What me and Sam are doing to share the audience, to get you guys to now go and look at Sam's video, and then when some of Sam's subscribers to come over here. It's about sharing. There's enough success out there for everyone. Don't be so what's that word? You know, when people
uptight. Share the love. Share the love.
And this is not just for YouTube. Any successful person didn't get there by themselves. They had a team, or they had a mentor, or they just always had somebody to just give them a leg up. And, you know, share your audience. You're not losing anything by doing a collaboration.
If anything, your audience would be happy. Like, we done a collaboration like 2 years ago. And I still get people sending me, saying, when are you going to do an interview like this again? Like, we love this. So when you introduce someone to someone new, then it's kind of like they appreciate that, they like that. So
and even if you don't see the reward straight away, I think there's so much karma in just being a good person, being nice to people, reach out to someone. And, you know, if you are trying to collaborate with someone, don't also get bitter. So if someone doesn't want to collaborate with you, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Just move on to the next person.
100%.
I think the thing I want with this video is just to keep going and never give up. Because if me and Sam, and like I said, we've both been doing this for years, but if I quit last year, or, you know, I've had breaks where I haven't uploaded for maybe 5 months. Imagine if I stopped, we wouldn't be where we are right now in the YouTube space in London.
It's true. So keep on going. I mean, stay in. I think I said it in the last video as well, that we did together, which was stay in the game. Like, don't rule yourself out. It might take you a long time to get to 10,000 or whatever milestone you want to hit, but that time is going to pass anyway. So you might as well let it pass with you actively trying to grow not just your channel, but yourself as a person. You grow a lot when you're doing YouTube, and when you're really pursuing your dreams. So
I always say this to people, any client, anyone, I always say, wouldn't you rather die trying than die not even just dying with what ifs? I will always do YouTube until I'm not happy doing anymore. As soon as I'm not happy, then I'll be like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore. But I'm for now, in the foreseeable future, I'm so happy making content that even if I stay at 10K, I'm gonna keep making these videos. So you ain't gonna get rid of me. Thank you so much for watching this. If you want any more tips, or if you have any more questions about getting to 10,000 subscribers, comment below and we definitely will respond to you. And what I want you to do right now is go over to Sam's channel, because we have done a video over there. It should be popping up on his face. It'll be there right now. Go and watch that video, because we talk about
burnout. So if you're on YouTube and you feel like you've been burnt out,
That is such, and we talk so in depth about that. So yeah, burnout. If you just want a real YouTube talk, go and check out that video right now. And of course, go and subscribe to Sam as well. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, I help you get confident on camera, and I turn you from video phobic to video phenomenon. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
See ya.